Hi everybody, my name is Crystal, also known as the Sassy Medium. I wanted to come on today and talk about intuition. So what is intuition? It's the ability to gain knowledge in lieu of conscious reasoning. So despite of what you actually know, it's things that you feel, right? Or know, okay? Where do you think your intuition comes from? Do you think it comes from like your third eye? You're up in your head? Where do you think it comes from? Well, if you think about it, your intuition comes from your feelings, your emotions. Think about the time that you used your intuition. Maybe you didn't trust it, but you had this inkling, this overwhelming feeling something was wrong, something was bad was going to happen. And then maybe you trusted it, maybe you didn't. And then in the end, something bad happened. Our intuition is feeling. Also, know that when you ask a question, the universe, your higher power, God, whatever your belief system is going to give you an answer. We all have guides, and we usually have about 7 to 8 at any given time around us. They will make sure that we get the answer that we need, that we're looking for. We just have to be open to receiving that answer. Okay? When you want to figure out if somebody's telling you the truth or not, and they're speaking to you, don't be in your phone. Don't watch TV, listening to music. Give them your undivided attention, because your body will pick up the cues of lies. And you should know by now what it feels like when someone lies to you, if you know what I'm talking about. For me, it's a little bit of a stomach tightening, and I just get this overwhelming feeling of they're not telling me the truth. The trick is you have to start believing in the cues and signs that you get. Now, practicing will help you get there, help you trust more, okay? Like I said, intuition picks up feeling, and feelings are a vibration, okay? Energetic vibrations, okay? So you're picking up energetic vibrations, right? A lie is a shift in that energy, in that vibration, and that's how you pick it up. A lie, think of the truth as, like a heart monitor that's kind of like just going like this. A lie is that blip. Beep, beep, beep. Lie, 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 lie. Where were you last night? Oh, I was hanging out with my buddies. Doop, lie. And you feel it. You feel it in your stomach. You just kind of feel it all over. And you have this like knowing that it's a lie. Trust it. It's there to help you know what is truth from lie, right? So let's look back on a time that your intuition kicked in to help you and you didn't listen to it. Think of a time where you didn't listen. I'll give an example. I was driving home from work one night, and everything in my body said to stop. Stop the car immediately. And don't go that way. Do not go the way you're going. Take a new route. I didn't listen. I ended up getting stuck in traffic in the freezing snow for several hours. Had I listened and went the other way like I was being led to, I would have been home in an hour. Big Georgia snowstorm. I don't know who remembers it, but yeah, I got stuck in that because I didn't listen to my intuition back then. I didn't trust it. Yeah, I got it all the time, but I didn't listen. One, I didn't trust myself, right? So you have to have faith and trust, one, in yourself. Two, your abilities. Three, your higher power and your guides that will get you the information you need when you need it, okay? Did you dismiss what you didn't believe or feel because you had no proof? Later to find out you were right, right? Intuition lives in the body, okay? Not the mind. So pay attention to your body, all right? We only develop the logic side in school. We go through all those years of school being told that this stuff is hogwash, it's not real, it's of the devil. What people don't realize is that everybody has intuition. We were all given this ability to help us live a truthful, beautiful life here on earth, okay? We're just not taught to trust. We're not taught to believe and have faith in us. But now you can have faith in you, trust yourself, okay? So let's do a couple like intuition exercises. The best way to build your intuition is to think of it like a muscle, okay? Like you exercise. And you must exercise it to build it. So let's begin. So before you ever want to test your intuition and work in your intuition, take 3 deep cleansing breaths. One more. This stops everything you're thinking about, everything you're doing. One more. Make sure you're in a calm, quiet place when you want to test your intuition. Now tell your guides it's time to work. Me, I'm very blunt with my guides. I'm very blunt in life in general. So I'm like, hey babes, let's go. It's time to work. And here we go. You can be specific. You can tell them, I really want to practice my intuition. Please help me get it right. So the problem with doing this is, in the beginning, is you don't trust yourself, and it's hard to do the whole discernment thing, telling the difference between your intuition, what your guides and higher self and all of that are telling you, and what you're actually making up in your mind and your ego, okay? It's very hard to tell the difference. A lot of psychics out there work, and that I see work in their mind, not with their actual intuition. And you can get a lot right, but then you get stuff wrong too. When you work in your intuition, you should be at a 90 percentile and up range of accuracy. I am at that accuracy level, and I don't say that with ego. I'm saying that I have spent years and years exercising, not physically obviously, but exercising my intuition to get it to where, one, I trust my guides 100%. I trust myself 100%. I trust what comes to me 100%. And I have gotten to the point where I've practiced so much that I can tell the difference when my mind is kicking in to get the answers. Another tip I want to give you is, if you wait too long, your mind will automatically kick in and provide an answer before your guides have had the chance to get you that answer. Okay? We have what's called a runner guide. We all have them. When we don't know an answer, the runner guide will go get it for us. Okay? So, like, the first one is, I have a crystal in this box. What color is the crystal in this box? Go with what you first get. Go with the first answer that you get. Pause if you need more time. Blue, angelite. Did you get it right? Did you get blue? Now, you also learn when you're wrong, and it's okay to be wrong. If you keep practicing, you'll start to become right more. Why? Because you'll start to realize when you're in your mind and when you're actually having spirit help you with the answer. Okay? So the next one I have is I have what's called Zener Cards. You can get these off of Amazon. Make sure you get the ones that are not magic, that are see-through. Get the ones that you cannot see through, okay? Now I have two different ones here. I have a square and a star. I want you to tell me, out of these three cards, which one holds the star? Is it 1? Is it 2 or 3? Which one has the star behind it? If you get flustered in the mind ever, take those 3 deep breaths again. What do they do? Why do I take them all the time? I teach it in my psychic development courses. The 3 intentional breaths are very cleansing, okay? And they stop you. If your mind is running, you can't have it running if you're taking those 3 breaths, because you're focused on, you know, and you can count too. 1, 2, 3, 4 in, hold for 4, and out for 4, hold for 4, and back up. It's like you're making a square with breath, okay? And it slows you down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? All right, so do you think it's the first card? Oh. One more shot. If you guessed 1, if you got 1, you got one more shot. Is it this one or this one? Da-da-da, da-da-da. The answer should come to you rather quickly. So, did you get 2 or 3? Comment below how you did for these tests. And I want to say that you can test yourself over and over and over. Another way to read energy and build your intuition is by reading people's photos. I have a group called Spiritual Wisdom that we do practices from every so often. I just put one up today for everyone to read the photo. Reading a photo, energy from a photo, builds and works all of your clear abilities. The clear seeing, the clear hearing, the clear knowing, the clear feeling. All 4 major clairs, it works. Why? Because depending on what clairs you have, we all have at least 1 or 2. And the rest can be developed with a lot of work and practice. I'm highly clairvoyant now, but when I first started out, I was very clairsentient, which is a clear feeling, and claircognizant, which is the clear knowing. I don't know how I knew things, I just did, okay? And I felt everything. I felt lies, I could feel what people are thinking, like all of that, okay? So last test, and then I'll let you guys go. Get yourself a deck of playing cards, all right? Now, I have removed all of the face cards, so there's only 2 through 10 possibly in this deck, okay? Now we're going to play higher, lower, but we're going to take it a step further, okay? So 2 through 10. I'm going to have the first card, and you're going to tell me if the next card is higher or lower. But take a moment. Is it red? Is it black? Do you see a suit, a heart? Do you see a spade? Do you see a club? Do you see a diamond? Do you see a what number do you see? Okay? And you can really test yourself. It's best to have pen and paper. But, okay. So the first card is a 5. Is the next card higher or lower? And what color? Higher or lower, and what color? And always pause if you need more time. Higher or lower? Lower. 3 of clubs. Is the next card higher or lower? Higher or lower than the 3 of clubs? Higher. Red 7 of diamonds. So if you're clairvoyant, you can start to see these. The more practice you do, the more that you can see the number or feel what number it is or just know what it is. So I urge you to keep practicing. If you're wanting to build your intuition, definitely keep practicing. I'll leave the link to my group below. If you want to join, there's a lot of information in there about everything. I am a spiritual teacher first. I love teaching mediumship, psychic development. I do have classes if anybody's interested. But yeah, how did you do? How did you do? Comment below if you have any questions and how you did. And I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you.